What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with my SummerSlam. I told you I'd be back with last night. Check out my NXT videos, all my reactions, also my NXT TakeOver 30 review. SummerSlam 2020 review. Show just ended, so here we go. Up first, we had a kickoff panel. I watched a lot of, I started watching the kickoff when it started. So we had a kickoff panel of JBL. I wish that fucking guy wasn't a part of the company at all, but JBL was there. JBL, Booker T, Peter Rosenberg. At least that guy's a lot better than Sam Roberts. I don't like Sam Roberts. He's really, really annoying. And not in a good heel way. He's annoying like I want him to get the fuck off my TV. I don't need to see Sam Roberts ever again on pre-shows or kickoffs. So, I got nothing wrong with Peter Rosenberg. The guy's he's just there. So then we had Charlie Caruso sitting in like the host's chair, and Renee Young. Yes, they actually brought up Renee Young. This is her. They said, I forget the word Charlie said, but basically she said Renee is leaving us. This was Renee Young's final appearance in the WWE. She gave her notice, I think 2 weeks ago. Now, I'm going to guess she gave her notice because she was offered a great, great job. Probably a better job, higher paying, better opportunity. I don't know if she'll go to ESPN. I would hope so. I'd like to see her on there. I don't know how much she could learn about every sport, but sports, being like an anchor on Sports Center, if she was to do Sports Center, that's not hard. All you gotta do is read off a teleprompter about the sports you don't know about. I don't know if she'll go to ESPN or she's not gonna go to AEW. I doubt it. I'd be shocked if Renee Young showed up in AEW. I'd be really shocked. But it's a possibility she could, because her damn husband's there. You don't think Tony Khan would ask Moxley, does your wife want to work here? Because I'll give her a lot of damn money to come and work here. But I don't think Renee's going to stay in the wrestling business. I don't think she'll stay in wrestling. She'll probably want to do something else. Maybe she could have her own daytime talk show. She's that fucking good. She should replace Ellen. She should. She'd be great at the job. Renee Young is so fucking likable. I love her. I've loved her work ever since she joined WWE. I've absolutely loved what Renee Young has done. She is a super talent. Super talent. She is so damn talented. Wherever she goes, whatever she does, she will succeed. She's so damn good. And being a host, or running having her own TV show. I really enjoyed when she had that WWE Network show, Unfiltered. I thought that was good shit. But they canceled it. That was really stupid. But I've always been a fan of Renee Young ever since she debuted. I mean, she started off as a backstage interviewer. First time I saw her, she worked with Mean Gene Okerlund on the, I think, overseas show called WWE Vintage Collection. I saw her on there. I Then she started doing commentary on NXT in the early days. That was great. I thought she was very good. Then she became a backstage interviewer, and she's became a host of Talking Smack. The first time she was very good at that. Then she became the host of pay-per-view kickoffs. So I just want to say, as a big fan of Renee Young, I am sad and I'll miss her in WWE. It's a big loss. Kayla Braxton's great. And Sarah Shriver is also very good. But they're not going to be the next Renee Young. But they're very good. Charlie Caruso, very good. Charlie Caruso's also on ESPN sometimes on First Take. Anyways, I just want to say, as a fan of yours, Renee Young, she's never going to see this, but thank you, Renee Young. Thank you. You were awesome at your job in WWE. I will really, really miss you. And I hope you're like on a mainstream channel or go to work for some mainstream company or channel so I could see you again. I would like to see you on ESPN because I watch a lot of sports. Anyways, let's get to the kickoff. And Renee started talking about the Thunderdome. She didn't really get to thank the fans when they said this was her final night. I didn't really hear her thank the fans and say, I'll miss you guys, but I don't know. Maybe she said it later. I think she's part of the WWE watch-along of SummerSlam. The watch-along they do on their YouTube. Anyways, Renee Young doesn't have to say thank you to the fans. Thank you, Renee Young. So the first kickoff match, the only kickoff, was for the U.S. title. Apollo Crews defended against MVP. It wasn't very long. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. Apollo wins and retains. And shocker, they've done that finish seems like 4 to 5 times already on Raw. He has defeated MVP. And the Hurt Business basically is a weak-ass business. They should be called the weak jobbing business because they lose a lot. Benjamin is a champion, 24/7 champ, but Lashley, they don't push him enough. And MVP's always losing. I would have rather saw Lashley against Apollo, but whatever. The Hurt Business loses again. MVP loses again to Apollo for about the 10th time on TV, it seems like. I think he lost him at Extreme Rules. So now the main show, the main SummerSlam pay-per-view. Up first, we had Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's title against Asuka. This was really good. It was 11 minutes, 35 seconds. Could have been longer, but I was happy with it. I thought they did really good stuff. Bayley and Asuka can't have a bad fucking match. They always have good matches. Sasha gets on the apron, and Bayley hits her with the hip attack, and then Asuka got distracted by taking out Sasha. Bayley rolls her up, 1, 2, 3. Bayley dose straps, wins. Bayley is and still Bayley dose straps, still a double champion. Up next was the Raw Tag Team titles. I actually forgot they existed, but they do. And I like the champions. I love the Street Profits. They're really good and super entertaining. They had a pretty cool entrance. They had a bunch of red cups fall out of the arena. I don't know. They shouldn't have even done it, really, but they shouldn't have done any special entrances. For the fans at home, but Nobody was there except the Thunderdome fans. And the Thunderdome fans, again, I barely heard them make any noise. I think they had their sound cut off on all the videos of the fans. I think they might have put in some of the audio of some of the Thunderdome fans clapping. That was the only sound I could hear. And then I think I heard piped in clapping noise or applause, unless that's a Thunderdome fans sound. But WWE controls their sound, I'm sure, and can mute all of them. I was asked to be a part of the Thunderdome on Friday. I declined because I make my own reactions and I have my own YouTube channel. That's more important than sitting for 2 to 3 hours and staring at being on TV. I don't care to be on TV. I'm on TV anytime on my YouTube channel. You can play me and I'm on someone's TV or phone. So that's not a good enough reason to get me to join the Thunderdome. Just because I might be seen in the front row or on TV, I don't care if I'm on TV. I care more about my reaction videos and my YouTube. So Raw Tag Team title, Street Profits defended against Angel Garza and Andrade with Zelina Vega. No Bianca Belair interfering. She should have kind of been in the Street Profits corner, but she wasn't. Good tag match. I thought Andrade and Garza should have won. They are always fucking losing for Zelina. I guess she's going to have to start dominating them again and start whipping them after the matches, because they lose all the damn time. So anyway, Street Profits win and retain. I kind of wanted new Raw Tag Champs. Up next, no disqualification. Loser leaves WWE. Not getting their head shaved. No longer hair versus hair. It should have been hair versus hair. And loser leaves WWE. But it wasn't. So I thought the match felt rushed and too short. They did good stuff. They got a table out, but I don't even think they broke the table and went through it, because Sonya flipped it over. The match felt rushed, and both women kind of felt like their heads were in a different place to me. I don't know. They did well, but there were some botches, and I'm not gonna hold it against them if there was some botches. I'm sure their mind is probably on what they went through together. But the match is still good. There's no disqualification. It was just too short. Should have went at least 15 minutes. It was only 10 minutes. Sonya loses. Everybody knew that was going to happen. Mandy Rose wins. Mandy stays in WWE. Sonya is pounding her head on the announce table, upset, looking like she wanted to cry, but probably, I don't know, couldn't. I don't know. I just thought Sonya looked like she kind of didn't want to be there. I don't know, but God bless her for showing up and doing her job, even if she did not want to be there, and if her head was not in the ring. At least she didn't injure, neither of them injured each other, so they did good. Botches could happen in any damn match with anybody. So Mandy Rose wins. Sonya's gone. Maybe I had someone on Twitter say maybe Mandy will show up. Not Mandy. Sonya. Maybe she'll show up in NXT. She very well could, but I doubt it. I think she'll be back in 2021 in the Rumble. So up next we had Asuka challenging Sasha Banks, and I did a reaction to the 2 women's title matches. Check out my Asuka and Sasha reaction also. Check out my Asuka and Bayley reaction. I said it from the beginning in my predictions. I thought Asuka would lose to Bayley and Sasha would lose her title. And I said it and mentioned it many times during the reaction. Asuka wearing the Raw Women's title. I kept saying, she needs to get this belt back. It belongs to her. She was screwed. Bayley became the ref and they kept it official. The decision official. That was stupid. But then Stephanie McMahon did that triple branded battle royal. Asuka won. And it would have been so bad. Just god-awful bad booking if they would have had Asuka lose both title matches. That would have been just bad. And that would have pissed me off. She had to win one fucking title. She had to. She's too good to not be a champion. This was Asuka's revenge for Kairi. Even though she did not defeat Bayley, Sasha had a really good match. Asuka took a sick bump. Sunset flipped powerbomb by Sasha. Asuka hits the floor very hard. Might have smacked the back of her head. I hope Asuka does not have a concussion, or Sasha. Sasha also, I think, landed on her head or something, or looked like she might have got a concussion too. I don't know. Again, like Bayley, Asuka, they cannot have a bad match. Sasha, Asuka are not capable of having a bad match. They are too fucking good. Asuka with a lot of counters. A lot of awesome counters. Bayley got in on the apron. Bayley did the same spot that Sasha did for her to distract Asuka. And Sasha took the bullet from Asuka and fell to the floor. Well, Bayley did not do the same for Asuka. Bayley basically screwed Sasha. Did not care if her friend retained. Doesn't care about Sasha. Bayley moved out of the way when Asuka was coming at her. If Asuka would have hit Bayley, Sasha could have rolled up Asuka. Because Asuka taking out Bayley would have distracted Asuka for Sasha. But no, Bayley decided, I'm moving. I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I'm moving. I'm Bayley Dos Straps, and I don't care if you lose one of your titles. And then the Asuka lock. After Bayley moved on the apron, Asuka hit her with a back fist, took her out, then put in the Asuka lock. Sasha taps. Asuka, the new Raw Women's Champion. And I'm very happy about it. I love Asuka. She's my favorite wrestler. I'm debuting my new Asuka shirt on this review. It says Asuka at the bottom. So Asuka, one belt. I'm cool with that. I'm very happy she's a champion again. And Sasha still is the Raw Tag Champ, not Raw Women's Tag Team Champion. They will defend the women's tag titles at Payback next Sunday. So in 7 nights, I'm going to do a Payback review. So up next, after Asuka won the Raw Women's title, we had the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre defended against Randy Orton, the Legend Killer. It was very good. Very hard-hitting, very physical. Orton got busted open on his forehead. It was very good. It was good shit. Went 20 minutes. Sasha, Asuka only went 11 minutes. That could have been longer too, but oh my goodness. The Universal title match only went 12 minutes. Anyways, WWE Championship went 20 minutes. Very good stuff. as I expected, Drew McIntyre retains. I think I predicted Drew. I don't remember, but Drew McIntyre wins and retains. Up next, we had the Falls Count Anywhere matchup for the Universal Championship. Falls Count Anywhere. They even went to the gorilla position and were fighting over there, in there. Oh, I forgot to do, jeez, how could I skip over it? The street fight. It's not even listed here. Oh, yes it is. Street fight was right after Sonya Mandy. I almost forgot about Dominic Mysterio and Seth Rollins, the Messiah. Street fight. Went 22 minutes. That's a bit too long. Should have been like 16 to 18. Anyways, Seth Rollins, Dominic Mysterio. Street fight. Dominic was with his dad, Ray. And Seth was with Buddy Murphy. Even Dominic's mother was backstage. She wanted to be there, I guess, for her son's, I think, only child. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think Dominic's an only child of Ray and his wife. So Dominic's mom was backstage watching during the match. She looked very scared and upset and worried. At least she didn't cry. And I will say, Ray's wife, I forget her name. Can't think of her name. I cannot think of her name. But anyways, she's at least better on camera, and she didn't even talk, than Vicky Guerrero. Vicky Guerrero is so goddamn annoying. Anyways, Dominic Seth had a good street fight. Dominic took a lot of punishment, a lot of Singapore cane shots. Dominic did very well for his debut, first match in a major company on pay-per-view. The world was watching, or the wrestling world at least was watching, I know that. Every fan on Twitter was watching too. Anyways, Dominic did very well. He did better than Pat McAfee, but Pat McAfee probably was not training since he's like 12 years old. Dominic Mysterio is probably trained with his father since he's probably like 12 or 13 or 14. So, of course, Dominic is not going to be bad in the ring. There's no chance he was going to be bad. I thought Dominic should win in my predictions because you want to push new, young talent. Dominic's new. He's young. I say give the kid a push because you got a lot of older stars that have been there forever. Not all older stars, but Dominic did very well. I was impressed. Seth did great as always. The guy's a hell of a worker. So Seth Rollins defeats Dominic Mysterio. At one point, Ray's Ray's mother, it's his wife. Dominic's mother at one point came out on the stage. Like she was going to go to the ring. And you don't want to piss off a mother when you're beating up their son, trust me. So then Ray stopped his wife and he's like, no, you can't go to the ring. Then I think Buddy Murphy tried to take out Dominic's eyeball in the steps, and Rey Mysterio finally jumped in, did a run-in, and attacked Buddy to save his son. At Payback, I bet you it will be Ray and Dominic against Rollins and Buddy. Also, there's a video package debuting, coming to the main roster to Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Keith fucking Lee, bask in his glory. I love Keith Lee. The guy's great. The guy's awesome. I kind of don't like it that he can't appear on NXT again to like say goodbye to the fans or cut a promo or talk to Tommaso Ciampa and say get the title off of Cross. But I don't think Keith Lee's going to appear again on NXT. He should. But I don't think... maybe Vince saw him. I'm sure Vince saw Keith Lee in the Rumble and was impressed. But maybe Vince saw watched Keith Lee and Cross. And Vince was like, oh my God, I am taking him and I want him on Raw Monday. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, Keith Lee on the main roster is great. They got 3 fucking hours of TV on Mondays. You can fit him in there. And he can work at least 10, 20-minute matches. Don't treat him like Aleister Black, which you stop pushing, and that's disappointing. He stopped getting a push, and you stop putting him on TV. The problem with the main roster, they got too much damn talent. But I hope Keith Lee does not get lost in the main roster and never get used. He's too fucking good to not use him every week or at least 2 to 3 times a month. Will Keith Lee challenge Drew McIntyre? I don't know. That'd be great though. They had great matches in Evolve. By the way, I watched Best of Keith Lee in Evolve on the network. It was awesome. He was great, even in Evolve 2 to 3 years ago. Man, Keith Lee is so fucking good. I'm excited he's going to be on Raw or maybe on SmackDown. Maybe he'll show up on SmackDown and say, I'm a free agent. I'm going to go to both shows until I decide who to sign with. Maybe he'll be a free agent until the draft. I think WWE's doing a draft in October. So anyways, Keith Lee is coming to Raw tomorrow. Awesome. Main event, Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, The Fiend against Braun. Falls Count Anywhere for the Universal title. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I just wanted it to be over, and I wanted The Fiend to fucking win the title, like, immediately. I also would have liked to see Alexa appear and, like, brainwashed by The Fiend to help him, but she did not. Anyways, Falls Count Anywhere, it was fine. It was not bad. It was not great. It was fine. Fiend wins. Thank fucking God, because Braun Strowman as champion has been boring as fuck. Also, after it, The Fiend had the title. The match ends. I thought Retribution would show up for sure and do something, but no. They can destroy Full Sail, but, well, they did show up to the Thunderdome on Friday, but I guess Sunday they got lost and couldn't find the Thunderdome arena. I don't know where the fuck Retribution was. Maybe they'll be back tomorrow. Maybe they'll show up in Raw Underground. I don't fucking know. Maybe they'll destroy the Raw Underground ring with a chainsaw and Shane will run away. I don't know. Maybe they'll drop the Retribution, the whole group. Maybe they'll just get rid of them. I think they mentioned them on commentary tonight, but they didn't show up. That was weird. They didn't show up. But anyways, after The Fiend is celebrating, Roman fucking Reigns comes back, makes his return, spears the hell out of The Fiend, goes outside the ring, beats up Braun. I think he speared him. Could we get a 3-way at Payback? Maybe. Braun, Roman, Fiend, that'd be pretty cool, I think. Make it a 3-way for the title. That's a pretty quick booking, but they could do a three-way. Maybe it could be non-title. Because how are you going to build up title matches in 6 days? I don't know. Anyways, Roman's back. I was shocked. I was legit shocked. Surprised he's back. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's back. I'm kind of shocked he wanted to come back, because this pandemic is not going to be over anytime soon. I hope he's tested every single time, every show. I hope all the wrestlers and backstage talent is tested. Roman Reigns is fucking back, and I was very happy to see the guy back. He doesn't deserve to hate. He doesn't deserve to be hated on, and I hope when fans are back, I hope he's not booed out of the buildings, because let's stop that. That was in the past. I'm not saying this is a different Roman, but I respect the hell out of him for not returning after the pandemic. He did not want to return and risk it. He wanted to protect himself and his family. He did not work WrestleMania. I'm sure he missed out on a big payday. And he didn't work at all since the pandemic. So I respect Roman for that. I'm not going to hate on Roman again. I'm not going to be tweeting out he sucks. I'm not going to do that anymore. Because the guy deserves respect. Go to the past, like 2, 3, 4 years ago. The guy had good matches with just about everybody. He had really good matches with AJ Styles and Braun Strowman. So Roman does not deserve all the hate he got. So hopefully when fans are back, they change for the better. And cheer Roman. I'm not saying the company should push him down our throats again and give him the title and never have him lose it. But who the hell knows what they're going to do. Vince probably would do that for Roman. Because, I don't know, Vince probably thinks I need Roman to be my babyface Universal Champion, because when fans are back, he can sell a lot of merchandise. And he can be the next John Cena and sell a lot of merch. I doubt it. There will never be another John Cena. He's one of a kind. But Roman sells a lot of damn merchandise, and he'll probably be the babyface Universal Champion for the entire year of 2021. I don't know. I'm guessing. But I respect Roman for sitting out during the pandemic. He earned a lot of my respect. He had my respect in 2019, but I was too mean and rude to him in 2018 and 17. So there it is. The Fiend, the new Universal Champ. Asuka, the new Raw Women's Champ. Those are the only titles that changed hands. I believe there were 7 titles on the line, or 6. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my SummerSlam 2020 review. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye for now, everybody.